I, 22F, recently broke up with my older, abusive ex, 34M, and soon found out I was pregnant, which was unplanned. I decided to give the baby up for adoption because I'm not in a position to raise a child. My BF, M34, and I were together for almost 3 years, but it wasn't a good relationship. It got very bad, and I finally found the courage to leave him a few months ago. Of course, afterwards I found out I was pregnant. We didn't plan this and always used condoms. I really don't want kids either, and am definitely not in a situation to have one right now. So for me, the decision to give the baby up was made quickly, though with a lot of thought. I'm not saying this is easy. My ex and his family, however, hate me for it. I told them if they want to keep it, they can. But I won't be involved, unless it's like child support or something. Though I'm still studying and work part-time, so it's not a lot. But that's not enough. My ex wants us to get back together and be a family. His parents want me to keep their grandbaby and raise it. They want me to stop my studies and focus on being a mom. Neither him or his parents are in a good place to raise a baby either, so that's why they need me. They call me a monster, and so much worse. I'm exhausted and don't know what to do with it. If I block them, I get visits telling me I can't just cut them off when I'm carrying their child/grandchild/ so on. Other family members get involved. I got blasted on Facebook, though I wanted to keep this situation as private as possible. I'm so tired. I just want all of this to be over with. What can I do to make this situation work, somehow? Update. Thank you all for the overwhelming amount of replies. 2 hearts. I appreciate it more than I can put into words. I've ripped off the band-aid and blocked them all, as well as taken a step back from social media. I called my mom and asked them if I can come home for a while. We called for such a long time. I told her everything. We both were crying. She told me she was worried even before all this. I hadn't realized how little contact we had while he and I were together. At a decent time, I'll contact school and look into attorney options, as well as figure out what I will do with this pregnancy. Now I just really need some sleep. I'll probably book a hotel, my parents offered to pay, until I can go home to them. Thank you all so much, truly. Relevant comments. Usually right too. So a guy 12 years your senior, in his 30s, dating and being unkind to his teenage girlfriend, is trying to coerce you into staying in a bad relationship and stopping school to be a mom. That's just abuse and being trapped waiting to happen. Talk to an attorney and be by the book. If you have to get a no-contact order or order of protection, do it. You've chosen to keep the pregnancy and adopt. Let them talk to your attorney, but stop talking to them directly. I'm sorry you're in this situation. OP, thanks for the advice. I appreciate it a lot. I'll look into an attorney. I just worry it'll be expensive. Thanks again, Heartsuit. Big pharma worker. Don't allow his family to bully you into keeping this baby, and do not get back with your shitty ex for the sake of the baby. It won't get better for you just because a baby is in the mix now. In fact, I'm willing to bet it'll be much worse, especially given the fact that you're only working part-time. Him and his family will expect and bully you into being a som, and you will have to rely and depend on them financially, leading you to stay in the relationship even longer than you need to be. Best bet, block them and call 911 if they stop by unnecessarily to bully you again. OP, thanks for your reply. It means a lot. I just feel lost in it. I care about this baby, though it might not seem like I do. But that relationship got so horrible in the end. Despite the good times, I want to stay as far away as I can, but this complicates everything so much. I do worry I'm being selfish. Hats and topcoats. Stop talking to these people. Tell them directly, in writing, over text message, to leave you alone. Use the words, "Do not contact me again. If you continue to harass me, I will involve the police." And then, if they continue to harass you by contacting you or showing up in person, do not talk to them. Go to the police and tell them you are being harassed. Find an adoption agency in your area who makes you feel comfortable. Consider asking your local Planned Parenthood for a referral, because they'll probably know the best adoption org to work with, and start working with them. They will be able to give you more specific support and advice about how to handle these assholes, and what you need to do to be in compliance with the law. This is literally their job, and they would love to help you. Playful Robot 5599. Adopting the baby out sounds like a healthy and mature decision. Good for you, and good for the baby. Don't let them talk you into keeping it if you don't want to. You already know how it's going to end. You have to care for the baby and the man. They will make your life a living hell, and the baby will grow up in an unloving environment. Update: August 11th, 2024, 2 weeks later. I'm really sorry for posting here again. People were asking for an update, and I thought I'd do it like this. I hope that's okay. I can delete if it's not. Sorry again. Most important things first. I'm alright. I'm at home with my parents, who are the most wonderful people in the world. I'm lucky, and I'm still pregnant. I know a lot of people were recommending abortion, and it's something I thought about a lot, even when I had just found out. But I was in state that has it banned, terrified of the possible repercussions, retaliation by my ex and his family, and so on. I'm sticking with my plan for adoption, and please respect that. Don't get me wrong, I know everyone was saying it with my well-being in mind, and I'm incredibly grateful. I've never felt so supported in my life. After my first post, I blocked my ex and his family. I closed my social media accounts, though I did explain to some people close to me what was going on. My ex and his family didn't take that well, which I get, I guess. After blocking them all, I somehow got more calls and messages than ever through all different kinds of media and numbers I didn't even know. Per your advice, I kept it all. Mostly it was them trying to make me feel guilty about not being a mom. They're quite traditional, that I can't just cut them off because I carry this baby and so on. They said they were worried and I should go to them, so we can figure this all out. Sometimes it was things that didn't make any sense, which made me wonder what my ex was telling them. Like that I chose to get pregnant and want to give it up as some vengeance towards my ex. That I drink, I don't, and so on. When I gave them nothing, it got less kind. Even talking about what had happened if I terminated this pregnancy. I don't know if he went to my place because I was not there. I've been holding strong and not giving him any reply, though it's exhausting. I genuinely considered just giving in because I didn't have a fight left in me. I flew home though, and my parents have been a great help. They support my choice, though I can see it hurts them. It hurts me too, but it's the right one. My parents are helping with the attorney side of things, so I don't have to do it alone. And it's given me some comfort knowing for a fact I can sign away my parental rights regardless of what they do. How selfish that may be. I don't think they'll end up doing much. I haven't heard his family in a few days, plus the last message I got from my ex, he kinda apologized. Said he panicked. We've been through a lot with the breakup and me going for adoption was too much, but that he gets it and that adoption probably is the best choice. I haven't replied because I worry it's just to get a response, but I do hope it's true. Also, his sister has been continuously kind. She has a different mindset. That's where we're at, I guess. I'll probably go home again in a few weeks, if only for my studies. But being here and being able to catch my breath is a lifesaver. I really want to say thanks to all of you, and sorry again for bothering you with all this. Did OP's ex want to take care of the child? OP, he doesn't want the responsibility himself. They believe moms are for childcare. That's it, I'm over this. You made the right choice for yourself. That's what being pro-choice is. I'm glad you have support and good luck to you. Confused at 63. Dear girl, you are not bothering anyone. I think you are making the right decision for all involved. You are not ready to be a parent, and knowing that shows immense maturity on your part. That is a gift to your child whether or not you or the child ever realize it. It is never wrong to do what is best for yourself. The airplane oxygen mask story, putting on your mask before helping others, is the best example of this philosophy there is. Keep referring to that when you have doubts. The downside to keeping a child that isn't wanted, for any reason, is greater than the harm of adoption to a set of parents wanting a child. After having given up a child myself, I can totally relate to the struggles with this decision. Some 30 years later, it was the best decision for the both of us. You will always wonder, and that is okay. Know that, and let go. It will get easier with time. Always do what is best for you. In reality, you only have yourself to rely on. Everyone else's help along the way is a bonus. Nothing is owed to you, and you owe nothing to anyone. You are going to be just fine. Believe in yourself.